What's up, guys? Mecha-san here, and it's time for a death battle! We got two Masters of Sorcery here. The Masters of Magic. We got Doctor Strange versus Dr. Fate. I got nothing. I don't really know much about these guys. I know less about Dr. Fate, really, but except the fact that the helmet is the power, not just the power, but the mind, and Dr. Strange, from what I know, mostly comes from the movie. I do know that one here, Strange, has the title of the Sorcerer Supreme. Fate, the title of a Lord of Order. The Sorcerer Supreme, a Lord of Order. Just that begs the question as to what, because Lord of Order basically like that, like they impart order in the magical community and everything. So I guess Zatanna, Lord of Order as well. And does Constantine count as one, or nah? I don't think he does. But again, I don't know. So I'm just gonna watch the analysis here.
The art.
Okay. What the hell? Why are they doing this?
The art of magic.
Why are they doing that? I don't get it.
Only those with the right knowledge, talent, and willpower can truly claim to be the most powerful wizards of all.
Like Doctor Strange, the Sorcerer Supreme of Marvel Comics.
And Dr. Fate, DC's defender of cosmic order.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
Oh wow,
It's
they're
our job to
actually
analyze
going
their
with
weapons, armor, and skills
full
to
3D
find out
models?
who would win a death
Oh
battle.
no, never mind. My bad. It's those video games.
Dr. Stephen Strange wasn't just any
Alright, let's
brilliant neurosurgeon, he was the very best.
Too bad he was also a prick who cared more about the money he made than the patients he worked on.
Sensational patients bring recognition. Recognition brings money, and money keeps Wellhaven stores open.
Can't blame him though. When your entire family kicks the bucket one by one like Stevens did,
Veterinarian,
it's kinda hard
really?
to get attached to anybody else. Also, money's just great.
Strange's talent at the operating table earned him celebrations worldwide. His work became more expensive, and his bank account rose into the millions.
And then...
Yeah. Don't text and drive, kids.
Don't text and drive, kids.
Wow.
Strange survived, but his hands got terrible nerve damage, making them useless for complex tasks like, oh, I don't know, surgery. Pretty inconvenient.
To find a cure, Strange spent his entire fortune and traveled the globe until he found the Ancient One. He had heard of this man's befuddling mystic healing powers, and at this point, he was up for trying anything.
But the old dude refused to cure him. Instead, he offered to teach Strange how to use magic himself and become a superhero.
Why?
What are hands when you have magic?
Through his training,
But
Strange
why
discovered
exactly?
many secrets of the universe, along with plenty of handy spells. He has
Really?
learned so many
Really?
charms, jinxes,
Don't do-
enchantments, conjurations, hexes, and
Also,
incantations
couldn't
that it would
Strange
be impossible
use his
to
own
list them
magic
all
to
now,
heal his
but he
hands?
certainly has his favorites.
Like the nearly unbreakable bands of Sidorak. Unless you're super strong like the Hulk or Thanos, no way you're snapping these chains.
He can surround foes in everlasting fire with the flames of Faltine, launch energy shots called the Bolts of Balthak,
You hear say Balzac?
knock out foes with the mists of Morpheus, and shield himself using the 7 rings of Ragador.
Who the hell came up with these spell names? Whatever happened to plain old abracadabra? Everybody loves that one.
Yeah.
Other techniques of his include illusions, hypnotism, protective force fields, telekinesis, immortality, time manipulation,
Immortality?
power stealing, teleportation, dimensional travel, transmutation, spell nullification.
And he can turn himself into a ghost.
Astral projection, man.
Ooh.
That's his astral form, a projection of Strange's soul separate from his body, which defies the laws of physics.
Oh, cool.
Quiz, he can go through walls and fly around. That's a ghost.
To invoke these spells, Strange audibly calls upon the powers of the Vishanti, 3 godly beings
Yeah.
of enormous power.
Yeah, like astral
that
projection
one's a
form, you're not
kitty.
bound by literal physical laws.
Impressive. This sure puts Mysterio's hocus pocus to shame.
The because his is
Anyway,
legit.
after many years of study, Strange's mentor was slain by a creepy hentai monster, and Strange was
What?
granted the title of Sorcerer Supreme, which is like a normal sorcerer with all the toppings.
As Sorcerer Supreme, Strange was
I want
deemed the
pizza.
most powerful magic user and defender of the world. To better perform his duties, he carries numerous magical artifacts which assist him in battle.
The Cloak of Levitation lets him fly without magic and has a mind of its own, like Aladdin's magic carpet, but way more stylish.
Yeah.
The Wand of Watum amplifies his powers, and the axe of Angaru, whatever, cuts through mystical beings. Fun
Oh,
fact,
that's
Strange
pretty
found that
effective
axe in
against
my
things.
ex-wife's old witch cave. I mean apartment.
But most versatile of all is the Eye of Agamotto. With this amulet, Strange can perceive any truth, absorb massive amounts of energy, enhance his psychic powers, and fire a light
Okay.
that can weaken and obliterate magical entities.
If you haven't noticed, Doctor Strange is super powerful. With all this magical mumbo-jumbo, he's taken on some of the biggest threats in the
Dormammu.
universe.
That was awesome, by the way.
I've come to bargain.
It just
And if
annoyed
he ever
him.
gets stuck, he basically just rewrites the rules of reality, which is probably what happens when you divide by zero.
That's not even possible.
Yeah.
Exactly! It's Magic Whiz. Anything can happen.
Strange's
Magic.
astral form has traveled
Yeah, you can't
across
use the
planet
rules
in,
of science
quote,
to
precious
on magic
seconds,
here.
putting him at several million miles per hour.
Even better, when Adam Warlock once used an Infinity Gem to banish Strange to the far reaches of the universe, Strange just cast a spell that zoomed him all the way back. So yeah, F you, Adam.
Given what we see
Yeah, wow.
here, Doctor Strange was most likely sent to a void, or a large empty area between galaxies. The
Oh.
void where our galaxy resides is about 2 billion light years in diameter, with the Milky Way set relatively close to the center. Based on Strange's conversation here, we can assume a generously short time frame of 5 seconds. So, Strange must have moved over 4.2 septillion miles per hour. That's 6 quadrillion times the speed of light.
Damn!
Holy
Oh,
moly.
How about that time he ripped the soul out of his arch nemesis and sent him back in
figure on
time?
eternity?
Or when he
On
restored
eternity.
his cloak of levitation
universe.
from mere scraps?
Like a
Or when
Big
he
Bang?
beat up Galactus and totally scrambled his brain?
Fought in a
With
fight
his
on
immense
what?
magical prowess, Strange has survived blasts from Voltor, a robot with the power to move stars, and even withstood a supernova. At minimum, an exploding star outputs over 350 septillion gigatons of TNT.
Septillion? What?
That's 6 octillion times greater than the Tsar Bomba, the most powerful
Holy
nuclear
moly.
weapon ever made.
Ay,
Not
ay,
impressed
ay.
yet? Well, Strange can manipulate and detonate stars himself. That's right, this guy uses supernovas as weapons.
Strange is
Damn.
exceptionally clever, and while his physique is not superhuman, it's worth noting that he is a talented athlete and martial artist. This is important
Also,
as the use
magic
of magic
enhancement.
can wear down the magician's body if it is unfit. His immortality has also proved incredibly useful.
I'll say, he's
the
looking
hell?
pretty good for a guy born in the 1930s.
More than that, at one point,
1930s?
Strange was recruited by the Vishanti to fight in a magical war, which lasted 5,000 years.
Holy shit!
Ah,
I
wow.
hope he got some really good veterans benefits after that. But for real, this guy has the power to
Impressive
protect
beard.
the universe and reshape it however he wants. I know which doctor I'm calling the next time I'm sick.
I'm Doctor Strange.
I never saw that movie. I should see that movie.
Tell me, Boomstick, do you believe in fate?
I only believe in one thing, Wiz. 18-year, 100-proof whiskey.
Well, after accompanying his father on an archaeological expedition in Mesopotamia, 12-year-old Kent Nelson certainly did.
Instead of digging up boring old artifacts like tools or pottery, Kent uncovered a 10-billion-year-old god. Too bad
What?
waking him up also gassed Kent's dad to death.
This slumbering god was Nabu, a lord of order born from the very beginning of the universe.
Why?
While Nabu
What?
normally cares little about the universally inconsequential concerns of individual humans, this
Why did you
time
get
was
pharaohs?
different. Nabu took the newly orphaned Kent under his wing and taught him the ways of
Discovered
magic.
in Mesopotamia.
Oh, sweet! I'd take a god dad over an ordinary one any day. But really, I'd just take any dad.
Though
I like that
Nabu
movie.
wasn't too keen
I like
on the
that
actual
movie.
parenting part of the deal, so he just magicked Kent into a full-grown adult over the course of a week.
Does that mean he got hit with all those years of awkward puberty all at once? My God.
Oh, God.
Talk about a mood swing.
To master the mystic
That movie,
arts,
yeah.
Nabu granted Kent 3 ancient relics. First and foremost, Kent donned the golden helmet of fate.
Well, Kent woke up the physical body. Nabu's soul is actually inside this helmet. So when Kent put it on, his spirit merged with Nabu's and they became Dr. Fate.
I am an agent of order.
Wait, he's 12. Technically, he can't be a doctor yet, right?
Well,
Yeah,
in time, he became a trained physician and
Oh.
achieved a PhD in archaeology.
Okay.
Good for him. Anyway, he's also got the Cloak of Destiny, which gave him flight, super strength, and superhuman durability.
Lastly, he
Better
received
than
the
the
Amulet
Book
of
of Levitation.
Anubis, a talisman which increases Fate's powers, counters opposing magic, and can launch an intense beam of magical firepower. It also houses its own pocket dimension, where the souls of past Dr. Fates reside.
Oh yeah, lots of people have worn that shiny helmet, and not all of them were doctors. Even
God,
Kent's
really?
wife Inza got in on the magic action. But Kent is, like, the main one, so we're sticking with him.
As Dr. Fate, Kent became the immortal
Smallville.
champion of the supernatural Lords of Order in their fight against the vile Lords of Chaos.
And he learned tons of wacky wizard skills he can use with just a thought. Perfect for putting chaos gods in their place.
Fate can use telekinesis, cast illusions, erect force fields, hypnotize foes, read minds, teleport vast distances, create an astral projection of himself, travel through time and dimensions, and even manipulate matter at a molecular level.
Let's face it, Wiz, he's so powerful he can basically do whatever the hell he wants. Like that time
Sounds
he did a
pretty
Freaky Friday
basic.
body swap with Blue Beetle like it was nothing. He can even conjure up Superman's Kryptonian powers for himself. That's right. This guy can just decide to be Superman for a day.
With his mighty magic, Fate has turned
Okay.
buildings into dust, thrown a planet into a sun, and physically held back the destruction of the universe.
Oh,
The
wow.
helmet,
Damn.
just the helmet, once flew through space so fast it reached the velocity of God. And then
What?
bounced off the edge of the universe. What the hell does that even mean?
Oh
Fate
my
has
God.
regenerated his body from a single thought, withstood hits from the likes of Superman and Ultraman, and somehow survived in a dimension of reality where literally nothing exists.
Who the hell is writing this crap?
I don't
Also,
know.
when DC decided to
Very
reboot
high
their entire
people.
comic line, Fate was one of the only characters to survive the
Wow, the
crisis
multiverse.
that literally collapsed the multiverse.
But he does have one big
Okay,
weakness.
yeah, I can
The
buy that.
helmet is Nabu, and Nabu is the source of Fate's powers. So if you remove the helmet, he loses his magic.
For the most part, Kent does possess some magical ability of his own, like telekinesis and super strength, but he's not even remotely close to the potential of Dr. Fate.
Okay.
And even further from the true Fate. When the souls of a man, a woman, and a god come together, in this case Kent, Inza, and Nabu, they create Dr. Fate's ultimate state of being. An entity
don't
with
see
enough
that
power
happening
to rip the universe apart and effortlessly overpower other Lords of Order and Chaos.
Sadly, like all menage a trois scenarios, keeping this going for too long could destroy all three of them.
Yep.
So Fate doesn't go final form unless he absolutely has to.
Still, the people of the cosmos can sleep easy knowing fate is on their side.
You once brought hope.
Now I bring justice.
Justice is blind, not heartless.
Guys are blind, not heartless. Wow. Strong words.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
It's time for a death battle!
All right then. That's tough. I don't expect the final form to come here because, I mean, again, it needs. Okay, well, he has Nabu, of course, within the helmet. Unless his what? No, because I don't know. If is his wife? His wife's still alive, right? So that means her soul is not within that pocket dimension. I don't know. I mean, it really will depend if Fate can access his final form, but we've seen what Doctor Strange can do here. I mean, he performed surgery on eternity, which is the universe. It's literally the Marvel universe. Hell, okay, now I can't. We actually met him like when Ant-Man grew to in a comic book grew to a tremendous size enough to actually stand right next and have a conversation with eternity at eye level. And I forgot the name of the embodiment of the DC universe, but I liked how in the JLA Avengers Cross, like Eternity and her wordlessly fell in love, but that's neither here nor there. I'm going off topic, I'm sorry. I don't know, I mean, but the mask literally bounced off, because, okay, we know the universe is quote-unquote infinite, but in reality, we believe that it's ever expanding. Always expanding to, like, literally go on forever. So when they say it's infinite, it's right, but, so basically they're implying the mask was moving faster than the universe was expanding to the point where it actually hit the very edge and bounced back. Okay, and then Dr. Fate, take away the take away his magic. Ooh, I don't know. I do know this, Dr. Fate's cloak, much more handy than Doctor Strange. I'm sorry. You know, I have to go. I don't know. I mean, Dr. Fate again has years of experience, and Kent, whatever his name is, was trained by a literal god, like one of the first beings in the universe. No, well, the first being actually predate the universe, something like that. I don't know. I mean, like, is it a Primus and Unicron situation? Well, either way. So I'm gonna have to give it to Dr. Fate, but I don't expect him to use his final form. Let's just watch. Ooh, not bad with Dr. Fate.
Stephen Strange. It has come to my attention that there are two sorcerer supremes in this existence.
But
I am here to resolve this embarrassment.
oh,
I see somebody needs a lesson in manners.
so basically, since the scenario for the fight scene, like there can only be one. Wow, Dr. Fate, you're a bit of an asshole. Ooh, damn. Okay, yeah.
Taste the flames of the Voltaire! How's that for embarrassment?
Fool, you are merely a doctor. I am a god.
As long as they have the helmet. You can travel fast.
This is April.
What the hell? April! Nice cameo there. That was shocking. It's like, oh wow. Are we gonna see the turtles as well? That'd be awesome. What the hell? We're in Star Wars? Thor's realm? Because I saw the Rainbow Bridge, so... Holy shit. I have no... Okay, he lost his cloak. But... Dragon Ball Z? I don't know.
Power now.
Do you? Okay, there's a cloak. Oh, there we go. It might be... Strange might win.
So the god is just a man in disguise. Let's see how you fare with that.
He fared pretty well.
Shut up! Oster, grab me the Crimson Bag. Let's interact.
Crimson Bat? Oh, you're powerful as Superman, so he can break out of that.
A friend once told me the helmet doesn't make the man.
Oh.
But I will use it.
That's funny animation right there.
Witness your true fate.
Okay, so he can go final form. Yeah.
Stop you here. Maybe in there.
Oh, he's going astral form now. I did. He could do that?
By the hoary hosts of August. Where am I?
Dr. Strange, welcome to our home.
Our home. Yeah, you kind of screwed up there, man. Holy, oh, yeah. Doctor Strange just gave up the ghost. Yes, I won!
So, don't doctors take an oath to never take a life or whatever?
Analyzing this matchup
Oh,
was
boy, yeah.
bizarre. You might even
I said Dr.
say
Strange,
it was
Dr. Fate, I won!
Strange?
Save the puns, Wiz.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
my
don't-
job.
don't do
But
that.
yeah, both these Doctor Wizards were so stupidly powerful, trying to find their limit was like looking for a needle in a haystack. But nobody remembered to put the needle there in the first place.
With their maximum
nice.
potential seemingly unmeasurable, it's easy to make an argument for either one to win. If given the chance, Strange could have certainly, say, stolen Fate's powers, or maybe even just willed him out of existence.
Really?
I bet plenty of Strange fans are letting us know how in the comments below.
And
Yep.
that's fine, but Death Battle looks at the larger picture to find the most likely outcome of them all, and Fate simply held the advantage on a grander scale.
Strange may have fought a 5,000-year war, but Nabu's been around since the beginning of the universe. Over 10 billion years. He definitely had
13.8.
way more experience.
Fate also had the advantage of casting the majority of his spells non-verbally, while many of Strange's required specific hand movements and incantations.
Yep.
Still, it was only a matter of time until the Eye of Agamotto informed Strange of Fate's one weakness.
Depowering him wasn't as easy as you'd think.
Oh, it was
He
not a
had his own
weakness,
magic,
really.
and his superhuman strength was something Strange didn't have at all.
Yep.
Basically, anything Strange could do, Fate could do too. But even more.
Remember how Strange cast a spell which moved him 6
Constellation
quadrillion
without
times the
the
speed of light?
Yep.
Now remember how Fate's helmet flew from Earth to the edge of the universe and
Yep.
back?
It took about 1 year to make this trip. Given
Really?
the estimated scope of the observable and unknown universe, a trip of this magnitude would require the helm to fly nearly 28 decillion times the speed of light. That's over 4 quintillion times faster than Strange.
Look
Called
at it this
it.
way.
I'm got it.
Strange was
Yes.
a man borrowing
So,
the
I love you,
powers of a
Strange,
god,
but I won.
while
Fate-
Fate's a
Fate
god
won.
borrowing a man. Plus, that power boost with Inza's soul from the amulet put Fate on a level above the gods in his universe. Something Strange can't really do himself.
Both Doctor Strange and Dr. Fate possessed incomprehensibly impressive magic, but Fate held more experience, greater physical abilities, and a wider range of talents.
Which
Yep.
left Steven stuck with a strange twist of fate.
Oh,
Is Dr. Fate.
really? I don't know. That was kind of good.
Thanks for watching, guys. If you want
So
exclusive
bad.
commentary on this episode, click that box right over there.
And if you want the battle music for yourself, there's a download link in the description.
See you next time.
Okay, who's next? Ryu's back and... Oh, this thing! Okay, Ryu for... Okay, so it's Street Fighter versus Tenken. Again. But in Death Battle form, because... Yeah, look, I don't play these fighting games, but I know there was a cross game with Street Fighter and Tenken. So, okay, so, yep, I win. Thank God. Yes, Dr. Fate won. I mean, it just... Yeah, it was a god. He was a god, the helmet and everything. And to know that the helmet does come back, it can come back, I did not know that from the other stories, but good to know. So, yeah, I'm sorry, Dr. Strange, but what can you do? I mean, you can't travel... Until you can show me where you can travel to the very edge of the universe. Faster than Mask. There was no way. So everyone, thank you all for watching. Tune in for the next Death Battle here. I don't know. I mean, this one I don't know. So, well, until the next one, comment below what you all thought. Like and subscribe for more videos. You know, tune in for my Twitch channel and everything. And subscribe for more. I'm trying to work on more stuff here. Until then, this is Mecha-san. This is Lucky. You know what? Just go.